Good afternoon, guys. It is December the 3rd. This is part of my Vlogmas, but not. I just figured I needed to just do this separately than my Vlogmas. My Vlogmas. I'm gonna leave that in because authenticity is my thing. So I'm gonna do this separate from my Vlogmas because I think it's important enough that it needs to stand on its own. So, guys, in part of my journey that I've been sharing with you guys in my building my credit, I've finally taken advantage of um something that was you see that's my grandfather's heartbeat, that tattoo right there. It was like right before he passed away, his last couple heartbeats, and then he um so I have now taken advantage of something that's been my right to have. I guess it's a kind of a right I'm allowed to have through my husband, because I widowed 20, my daughter's 26, 24 years ago. So I widowed 24 years ago, and my husband was a Navy veteran. And so I bet you know what I'm talking about now, right? I'm talking about Navy Federal. When I tell you they are the GOT, they are the GOT, guys. Um, so I have other accounts, and I've gotten like a couple of credit cards. I'm trying to build my credit up and everything. And like I said, it took me a long time, and I was going to get married at some point. And they said, if you are married, you're not able to then utilize the benefit. I couldn't utilize the benefit as my husband's widow because I was going to be married to someone else. I was like, but I'll tell my kids when my kids get older. Then life started happening. I forgot to tell my kids about it. And so I'm sitting here and I'm like, you know what? I want to start preparing myself to make a purchase for a home. So I need to start like building up some trade lines and building up my credit score some more. Look at all this stuff. I'm cleaning up. It's cleaning day. Um, I need to start building my credit score. So the long and short of it, guys, is I contacted Navy Federal on November the 13th, and I set up both a checking and a savings account. Now, let me qualify this by saying you have to be either an active duty or retired veteran, or the wife, the spouse, the spouse, the child, grandchild, or sibling of the veteran. So it can't be like, my cousin was trying to become part of it, and she was unable to because she was trying to do it through cousins. So I can't like share it with my cousin. However, my cousin through our grandfather can do it. I am doing it through my husband, and my children will be doing it through me or my husband. And the same with my grandkids. When I establish their accounts, it will be through me or my husband. But again, I cannot sponsor, because these are considered sponsorships. I cannot sponsor my cousin, even if I hadn't already done it through my husband. I couldn't have sponsored my cousin through myself, even though my membership would have been through our mutual grandfather. So she herself would have to say, this is my grandfather. I would like to have a membership through him. And then that way she would have been able to do it. So, like I said before, I got a savings account and a checking account. So whenever I get paid, I take money and I transfer it from my checking, from my bank account, my other bank account, over to my Navy Federal account. And because they're all about a core. It's different than like a FICO. It's different from an Advantage. I had like an extensive 40-minute conversation with the representative from Navy Federal. So I'm not just speaking off the top of my head. This is actually what they go by. They literally go by things of relationship outside of your credit score. So if you already have products of theirs and you are in good standing with other products of theirs, the likelihood in your ability to get another product worth more with them is far greater. So what I did, because I just came in November, is I opened up what is called a promise loan, a pledge loan, a secure slash pledge loan. And it is, the minimum amount is $250, and you have to have it in your savings account. So once you have already gone through the steps of making sure you even qualify through relationship to have a Navy Federal account, you then call back in. I just waited a while because I don't want them, like, I was like boom, 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 everything together. So I called back in and I said, hey, I'm interested in a pledge loan with you. Even though I know what it was, you don't assume I just want this and I'm going to do it. You don't do that to people. So you just kind of ask and make them feel like they're part of the process. And for Navy Federal, it actually bodes well better for you. Go back into the core again. So you go back in. So you have to at least have $250 in your savings account because that's the security for the pledge loan. And what they do is they put a hold on the pledge loan while you're in the application process. They do. And so, like, I did mine this morning. Like, literally all this just happened. This is why I'm doing this video now, because I'm that excited about it. So, like, around 9 o'clock, I did the video. I did the application over the phone with the person. She said it takes between 2 and 24 hours, and it took about an hour for me to get my application to sign in my online portal. So just go to your app, whether it be Apple apps or Play Store, to get the app for Navy Federal, and they send everything there. Like, literally, it's so easy, and you sign off on it and bam, you've got it. So they take that $250 and they freeze it until they're done with the application process. That's just to guarantee that you do have monies in there in your savings account. They freeze it, and then once you sign off on everything, they put it right back in your account. So then you still have your $250 savings to do with as you please to. And then, then you can either make monthly payments or do auto pay. And now you've established a 6-month relationship, because it's going to be like $40 a month for 6 months. And you are now well on your way to being able to get whatever you want as far as a relationship with them with the card. So if you are a person who does not already have established credit, then take that same $250, 200 of the $250, and then go get yourself the Navy Federal secured card. The secured card. Because again, it does not matter if you're financing $12, which would be just only $1 a month, which is in another video I'm going to do, because that also works as well. Do that. For 6 months, you have that trade line established. You have a primary trade line established for yourself. Primary. So you're not like piggybacking somebody else and having just be, on their credit card as a user. You want to have some primary trade lines so that you can later, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. So you want to later, as you're building your credit, want it to show on your credit that you are the primary on these trade lines, right? Because it looks different, even though it will boost your credit when you are an authorized user. It's not the same as it being your account, because creditors are hip to people just being authorized users just for the boost in the credit score, but then they look in the history and see how many of them are your accounts versus how many are their accounts that you're just sitting on, because they know people just put you on their accounts and you don't have any responsibility to making sure the bill is paid and things of that nature. But it's in that responsibility that you're really building your credit better, your credit worthiness with with certain creditors. So you definitely always want to do that. And this is one of those ways in which you're going to be able to do that as the primary here. So I don't want to be long, but again, so this is the process. One, make sure you qualify for Navy Federal. If you don't already have a Navy Federal account, find out if you can. If you have a grandparent, a lot of people have grandparents that served in the war. My grandfather served in the Korean War. Some of you may have grandparents or even parents that served in Vietnam, or you yourselves or your spouses may have served in Desert Storm, because my husband was part of the Desert Storm era. Then through those relationships, and siblings too. So these are the relationships that you're able to utilize as a referral to get into Navy Federal. Be it yourself, be it your spouse, be it your child, your grandchild, your sibling. Those are the relationships. Yourself, your spouse, your child, your sibling, and a parent. So, yourself, your spouse, your parent, your child, your sibling. Those are the relationships that enable you to get an account with Navy Federal to utilize these resources. And again, this is the largest, guys. This is the government. This is the largest credit union that there is. Literally. This is the largest one with amazing rates. Even their secured card has amazing rates and cash back. A secured card. And now I'll do that in another video, but it would be advantageous for you to do that. So I just wanted to drop in. As a matter of fact, I'll make another video and come back in and do that too for you guys. But it will be advantageous for you guys to get the secured card, do the pledge loan, build your credit. Navy Federal all the way. This is not sponsored, but it should be, because I'm going to be all up in and through all of their products, because I am really going to utilize what they have to offer for all of us. So again, happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Vlogmas-ish, number 3, day 3, and I'll talk to you later.